Prisons are both fascinating and challenging places where we accommodate the people who have committed crimes against society. They're also very diverse. For example, black and minority ethnic people form around a quarter of the prisoner population, whilst they only represent an eighth of society.
My name's Victoria Lavis. I'm a Doctor of Psychology at the University of Bradford, and my research focuses on the challenges of promoting equality and diversity in prisons.
My work with academic colleagues and our prison partners is helping to create cohesive prisons, which can promote and sustain the transformation and rehabilitation of offenders by better understanding the implications of diversity and identity. Once inside the prison walls, we trust the prison service to manage the sentence in an environment very few of us will ever experience. But does the experience simply exacerbate offenders' feelings of being separate from society? Or does it help them to think and act differently? Our research focuses specifically on how prisons respond to equality and diversity. The ESRC funding has helped us to bring staff, prisoners, policymakers and advisors together to create knowledge which has subsequently impacted the development of the first national single equalities policy and developed guidelines which put that policy to work at a local prison level.
We use an approach called appreciative inquiry to help us to understand what the needs of diverse prisoner populations are and what prisons can do to best respond to them.
In this way, prisons can ensure that staff time and resources can be used most effectively and at the same time make sure that people are treated fairly and equally.
When Victoria arrived, she had so many different ideas. You need the officers to be trained. You've got such a wide, diverse mix of people now with different religions, different cultures, and they've got to be aware of how to handle these people when they're searching, when they're handling food.
We had a survey for the inmates to see how we could make the prison better, which has helped because a lot of people did put in for it. She's also kind of educated the staff as well.
Yeah, no worries. Our work hasn't just influenced policy. It's increased the awareness and the ability of both staff and prisoners to respond to diversity at an individual level.
For example, sniffer dogs are used to search prison cells for drugs. Yet in the Islamic faith, dogs are unclean animals. Muslim prisoners need to pray 5 times a day in a clean environment. It's essential that these prisoners have time to thoroughly clean their cell after a dog search.
But there was incidences where officers were letting the dogs go onto the prayer mats and, just running around the cell wildly. These kind of things are being erased now, thanks to Victoria.
Understanding these sensitivities has allowed us to create best practice guidelines that protect offenders' legal right to practice their faith, as well as enabling prison officers to be confident that they're acting appropriately. Our work has also contributed to new guidelines for the care and management of transgender prisoners. To treat these prisoners decently, we worked with the prison to develop guidelines, which, for example, provide for both male and female prison officers to undertake searches of different parts of the person's body.
Even that we're all the same, we all got different needs. So it would be good if other prisons could implement this into their system as well.
Most offenders are not going to be in prison for the rest of their life. When they get out, they're going to re-enter society.
If we treat people with fairness and respect their needs as a person when they are in prison, and help them gain skills for living and have some autonomy, we stand a better chance of them playing a full part in society and enjoying a better future.